So now we're going to take that information that we just did and use it to write an algebraic proof. So it says, how do you write an algebraic proof? If a distance d an object travels is given by d equals 20 times t plus 5, the time t that the object travels is given by t is equal to d minus 5 over 20. So write a 2-column proof to justify the conjecture. So when you write a 2-column proof, the basic setup of your proof is always going to be that you're going to have a given, which could be something from a picture, something in a paragraph like we have here, or it will actually say given. And it will also tell you what you need to prove. So in this case, it's telling us that if we're given d equals 20t plus 5, then we need to prove that t is equal to d minus 5. And then your basic setup, it says 2 columns. So you're going to have a actual 2 columns, kind of looks like a T-chart. On the left, you will have whatever your statement is. And then on the right, you will have your reason. Okay? On the left, you will have your statement. On the right, you will have your reason. So let's try to do it for this particular problem. So first, we are given that d is equal to 20t plus 5. And we need to prove that t is equal to d minus 5 over 20. So then we're going to set up our T-chart or our 2-column proof. Oops. Guess I needed to click on the line. There we go. Okay, then on the left, we're going to have our statements. And on the right, we're going to have our reasons. I don't care what type of proof you are doing, your number one is always going to be what is given. Always. Now, sometimes you may be given more than one thing, which is perfectly okay. But one of those pieces of information, or all of them, are going to be your first given. So we are given that d is equal to 20t plus 5. Now, what can we do with this? And I like to put a line afterwards. Well, I know that my goal is to get t is equal to d minus 5 over 20. So that means I need to solve this for t. And that's what I'm going to do. So my first thing is I'm going to subtract 5 from both sides. And my reason that I can do that is the subtraction property. And so then I'm going to end up with d minus 5 is equal to 20t. And that's by me substituting values that are equal. Okay. Then my next step is I am going to divide both sides by 20. And it is the division property of equality that allows me to do that. And then I will end up with d minus 5 over 20 is equal to t. And that is, again, from the substitution property, which allows me to replace things if they are equal. And then there is my proof. Because now I have d minus 5 over 20 equals t, and it looks like my given. Or does it? Are these two things equal? How do we know these two things are equal? I think we need to maybe do a little bit of rearranging to prove that they are equal. Okay, so I'm actually going to have a last step. And my last step is going to say that t is equal to d minus 5 over 20. And I can say this because of the symmetric property, because the symmetric property says that if A is equal to B, then B is equal to A. So I can rewrite them so that my answer looks like what was given to me to prove in the beginning. And then to show that you're finished with the proof, you can just put a little box at the end. It can be shaded in or not. That's really up to you. Sometimes I shade mine in, sometimes I don't. Again, it's whatever you decide. All right, so this is a 2-column proof. So let's look at another one.